Okay, just a quick thing before we get started. I thought I'd show you this in case anyone wants to know. You're likely to, when you first get this game, if you're one of those people who plays with an inverted mouse, you start the game up, it's in the normal mode, the classic mode that the game used to work with. This is how I played it the first time. You know, you could use the keyboard for basic movements, but you had to use the mouse to turn and stuff, and it's like you move it where you want to and you click, but it's got this lovely new mouselook mode. You just press the E key and boom, it's in mouselook mode, except, oh no, it's not inverted. Oh well, let's go to the options and invert it. Okay, text length normal, online help on, that doesn't help. Maybe I missed it somewhere. Input, it's got to be there. Pop-up cursor, right hand, Okay, that doesn't help either. Oh no! This game is so awesome, I want to play this historic game, but I can't play like this. I totally can't play like this. Well, fear not, traveler. There is a way to invert the mouse. And you won't find this online easily. I don't even know how I found it. I think I just experimented and it worked. Anyway, what you do is, you go to wherever you installed your lovely System Shock Enhanced Edition. In my case, I'm using the new GOG Galaxy client. So it's under Galaxy Client Games, System Shock Enhanced Edition, but the game will be wherever you installed it. You go to the directory and you want this file here, controls.cfg. And as always, make a copy of it in case you mess something up. Then edit the file with Notepad, scroll down to mouselook settings, and again, there's no invert here. So you're like, where do I invert it? You look through the whole file, there's nothing about inverting. There's keybinds and everything, but nothing to let you invert the mouse. Oh dears. But I discovered through experimentation, and you can look this up on the web, you won't find it anywhere. All you do is you put a minus in front of your vertical sensitivity. So this line here, set mlook vsense minus, and then you can change the sensitivity to be whatever you want. I find the standard vsense of 30 to be fine, but you put the minus in front of it, save the file, exit it. You can start the game again with your executable or your desktop shortcut, or through GOG Galaxy. Just wait for it to start up, and yeah, this intro music is noisy, because the intro music doesn't adjust to the level of... that was horrible. Yeah, you can set the audio volume in the options for the music, which is pretty low because I can't stand electronic music. But it doesn't affect the music in the intro, it always blasts your eardrums out. But anyway, as you can see, now when I push the mouse forward, I look down, pull the mouse backwards, I look up. So my controls are now inverted. And of course E goes into your interact mode, E again, into your run around first person shooter style mode, which is fantastic. And now it's inverted. So for those of you who want to invert it, that's how you do it. Okay, so welcome to my first Let's Look At, which is kind of like a combination of a Let's Play and a review / first look type thing. I don't intend to do full Let's Plays, but in this case I thought it might be pertinent to play a little bit, just to show you, because System Shock 1 is quite an intimidating game to play, because it came from an era before we'd figured out all the best controls for everything, you know. So even with the new mouselook mod for the Enhanced Edition, which is what I'm playing, it can be rather difficult to figure out. Anyway, you know all those games that have those tutorials you want to skip? Well, yeah, here's your tutorial right here. Second you press the spacebar, this goes away. Don't you wish all games would do that? Yeah, this is how you play it. Okay, good luck, asshole. Anyway. Shut up. So this is what System Shock originally looked like. You get this viewpoint here, and the way you originally used to play it was like this. You could move forwards and backwards with the keyboard, but for turning... that thing. You had to move your mouse around in the viewport, and it would change to a different cursor showing you how your character was going to move. Like that, straightforward, and you left-click to do it. Oh, I want to move backwards. I want to move sideways. You know, that's strafe. I want to turn in place. or I want to move forward and turn. Yeah, that's how I first played this game, believe it or not. But some genius created this lovely thing. Created this lovely new mouselook mod. So now it plays like a standard shooter, and you saw my little tutorial in the beginning about how to invert it, which is nice. You'll also notice that it's in widescreen, despite the fact that this game was from 94, I think. Anyway, you can change your graphics. You can change your graphics options under video. You go video mode, and it gives you these four are all sort of 4:3-ish ratios, as far as I know. This one is the widescreen ratio. It's not 1080p, don't get excited, but it makes it fit a nice 16:9 screen, like I'm playing it on my TV at the moment. And yeah, of course, you might also be bugged somewhat by this viewpoint, so you press 2 on the keyboard and it gets rid of all that stuff. Anyway, the game still takes a little bit of getting used to, because you interact with things with the left click, and as far as I know... Shut up! As far as I know, you can't change anything. Like, I want to pick up this little health medipatch thing. I click on it, you click on it once, it tells you what it is. You double click on it, you pick it up. And you just move it to the bottom of the screen and you drop it in there. Whenever you interact with stuff and pick things up, it immediately goes into the interact mode. Just press E again, get back into your first person mode. But that's only when you pick things up, not when you press switches or whatever. See, I'm going to press the switch to open this door. I'm still in mouselook mode. Anyway, this is your first weapon in the game, the pipe. You double click on it, put it in your inventory, and since you don't have any weapons, it automatically equips it for you. And we use our weapons with the right mouse button. And this pipe has more range than you might think, so I don't think you have to go right up to the enemies. See, I hit the floor this far. Can I swing it and not hit anything? Yeah, there we go. But if I look slightly, I hit the floor, so... Yeah, don't be shy, this pipe's got quite a bit of range. Anyway, so you click on this thing, it's a navigation and mapping unit. When I pick this up, you'll likely see these things on the side here are your multifunction displays. Basically this... Okay, I'll go back into full screen mode for 2 of them. There's one on each side, and they can each be set to the same functions. Like, this is showing me my weapon. I can set it to show me information about items, which... Here, medipatch. I can choose to apply it. I can either double click on it here, or I can apply in the screen. You see, this one's also set to item. So I can set it to auto map, but I don't have the navigation unit yet. So all I do is, I pick up the auto map, and boom, now I've got an auto mapping thing. I can make this one the map if I want to. Then I can put this one onto my weapon, or the item, or this one onto weapon, or item. But I like to keep my map on this side. And you also get target. You need a targeting system, which I can't even remember where you get that. And data, which there's another thing here somewhere. Where is it? Systems analyzer. Well, this tells you about the level that you're in. So that's not going to do much right now. You see it when you get something new, it tells you, oh, I've got this hardware. I've got my, where is it? Status. Systems Analyzer. Here we go. Security 100%. On every level, you're likely to find cameras and stuff like that, and certain other items sometimes. It tells you the security rating on the level, and that comes into play later. And all of these life pods and laser charging and all that, those relate to your main mission objectives. You'll get to those later. It's like main sections of the game. First stop the big laser, then stop the pods with the infected things from ejecting. So on, you know, there's like 4 main sections of the game broken down into lots of little sub-objectives. And here, processor nodes, that also relates to the security and blah 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 blah. Deck alpha, beta, gamma, launch, you know, just all mission objective stuff basically. View control, you can mess with your HUD a bit. The nav unit, you can make it inactive. I don't know why you'd want to do that. But anyway, what is this? Let's put that back on my map, put that back on my weapon, and then you have these things here. This is, you can either press 2 on the keyboard to toggle the keyboard, or you can click this thing, whichever you prefer. And then of course you got your general items, which when you pick up other things they'll go in there. And software is for the cyberspace sections of the game, which could have been cool, but they're not. And oh, if you want a compass, as you can see, I now have a compass telling me which direction I'm facing, but who the fuck cares? I don't need. There's already enough shit on the screen. I don't need that as well. You got your standard access card because this door here is locked. Shut up! This door is locked, as you see. If I double click on it, it says standard access level required. And here we have standard access card. Well, that's handy. But we're not done yet. Here's another thing, stamina up stimulant. Put that in there. Here it tells you your access card. I wonder if that shows up in the item view. Yeah, here we go, standard access card. Nothing you can really do with it, but sometimes items in your item view you can interact with them and change certain things about them. Not with this card though, it just shows you a picture of it. Anyway, this is your main view thing where you can equip your different weapons and grenades, change the ammo of your items and use your health items or whatever. If you want to use them from here, like I said, you double click, or you can go here and you click on apply. You go to your item, click apply. Like I say, really complicated, this game. And here's another combat booster. This makes you stronger for a short time. See, this gives you that's the berserk. You know, you can run around and smack enemies instantly to death with a pipe. Anyway, in the briefcase, whenever you open something, sometimes it goes in this port, but usually it's in this one. I don't know what causes it to go here. Anyway, here we have a multimedia reader. You see, when I pick this up, it'll give me a new thingamajiggy here. So we go, yep. Now I can receive emails and I can read data logs. Shut up! Okay. Now we get an email. And this relates to the story, because for those of you who don't know, I skipped the intro because that intro music is really noisy. The story of this one is, you know, it's in the far future. There's this space station thingamajig, and you're on Earth, you're this hacker, and you get caught hacking this big company. I think it's called Trioptimum. You get caught hacking their server, but one of the executives says, instead of prosecuting you, if I bring you to the space station and you help me hack into the computer that controls everything, which is called Shodan, which is kind of an acronym for something, then he will not only dismiss the charges against you, like pretend you didn't do anything, but he will also give you a military-grade cyber enhancement, which is really going to help your hacking activities. So naturally, you agree to this. So you go, you do it, you help him hack in, and then you get this stuff put in you, and that's where you were when the game started. These are like healing incubator things, and when you get that kind of surgery done on your brain, it takes 6 months to heal. So you were in there for 6 months, and you wake up and everything's gone to shit, and you've got to find out why. So all these things that you're finding here are things that plug into your new cyborg interface type stuff. So the data reader gives you your first email, which tells you this woman, she says, we know who you are, blah blah blah, and some shit's going down, and you're probably the only one who can help.
Employee 2-4601, listen carefully. My name is Rebecca Lansing, and I'm a counter-terrorism consultant to Trioptimum. We're tracking a disruption on Citadel Station, something involving an onboard AI called Shodan. You are Triop's only contact on station. Communications are out, and there is evidence of biological contamination. The mining laser is charging for a possible strike against Earth. There's a man named Nathan Darcy who may know something about taking the laser offline. His office is near the central hub on your level. The AI is on the bridge. Once the laser is out, look for the source of the problem there. And by the way, we know all about you and your friend Diego. Pull this off, and we'll clear your record. That implant you're wearing is military-grade hardware. Use it well. Lansing out.
Okay, so as you heard, she says, we know all about you and your friend Diego. Diego is one of the higher-ups in Trioptimum, and he's the one that offered you this deal, because he wanted you to hack him into Shodan and gave you this thing as a reward. They know about it. They say, well, if you help us fix this fuck-up, we will we'll clear your record of the shit that you and Diego were up to. Anyway, also in this briefcase, and those of you who have played certain modern games might recognize this. This is where it all started. these mission these little data logs that people record. This is the game where it started. So now we're going to read that one. You see, you get your 3 different tabs there. The email, which gives that one that I just read, well, just listened to, from Rebecca. And logs, it always groups them by level. So you go level 1 logs. Read this. And it says, looks like Diego's happy with me. This is the one that you made to yourself, because, well, I'm not going to make you read the whole thing, but basically you made this log for yourself so that when you wake up you'll know what the hell's going on. Because apparently you kind of have memory loss for a time when you come out of a healing coma like this, so you made yourself this little message so that you could get up to speed, and it, you know, fills you in a little bit of the backstory. Anyway, it's really important to listen to these logs because this game doesn't have like a journal feature like modern games do, or objective markers. There are no objective markers in this game. You've got to find your way yourself. So, according to this Rebecca Lansing woman, Shodan is charging up a big laser to shoot the Earth with. So, I'm gonna go kill that thing in a minute. So what we have to do is find the office of this guy called Darcy. So that's basically our first objective. Find Darcy's office because he knows something about how to stop this laser. So without any further ado, let's get started. We go through this door here. Get the access card. These bots are not... Like I said, this thing has quite a bit of range. Anyway, you click on enemies to search them. Doesn't have anything useful. This is a nice little like free healing station. You come here whenever you want to heal. As you can see, my health. This is your health here. This is your battery energy. Various things will use it. Certain cybernetic implants and certain weapons will use your battery energy. I don't have anything that uses it at the moment. Here's another robot here. You see how far away this thing hits from. So you don't have to get too Ooh, this one has a battery. This comes in handy. This actually lets you recharge your battery power. And what the hell, I'll show you, because you probably find plenty batteries killing robots, so it's not a big deal. You go to your general tab. That gives you access cards, battery pack. You can either use it by double clicking on it, in which case you'll see my energy will come back, or you can use it by going to the item tab, which shows you your items you currently selected, and just go use. You see I got some battery energy back. That's pretty cool. Anyway, just go back to weapons in case I need to switch later. And these are the security cameras. The hell? Okay. Take care of business real quick. Ah, this guy has a healing patch, which is handy. It's the same as picking up items on the floor. The difference is, when you're playing in this full screen mode, you can accidentally click on things behind it. If you want to avoid that, you can go into full screen. Now you see I don't click on it, and I click on this, it'll tell me what it is. Beaker. Which, as far as I know, has no use in the game. And of course you could search corpses. This one doesn't have anything. Oh, as I was saying, cameras. You want to kill these whenever you see them. Bloody noises everywhere. Because this relates to that... Shut up! They relate to the security level of... Sure, you see, it'll tell me the security level goes down a bit when I smack it. See, security level is now 98. You want to do that because... Sorry, people messaging me while I'm playing games. You want to do that because there are certain doors and stuff that Shodan will continue to lock until you've lowered her security control over the whole area. Okay, grenade, very handy. And this is a charging station, just like that health station over there. This gives you free energy. So you see I click on it, it will, I'm trying to point with my hand, wonderful. So it'll fill this up to full, watch. Yeah, and you can use it as much as you want. And it comes in really handy later when you have energy weapons. But the first projectile weapon you have is here, it's a stun gun. Click it, take it. There's also some ammo for it behind the console here. Okay, we're almost ready to get out of here. There's another camera here. Just destroy that, you'll see the security rating will go down even more. 96%. And we got an email. This is probably Shodan saying hello and welcome. And if you've never heard of Shodan before, she's one of the most awesome video game villains ever.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites, and level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Anyway, the reason I made you listen to all that is because you hear Shodan sounds relatively normal there. You hear her voice is breaking up a little, but later on when she speaks to you, you'll hear the awesome Shodan voice. Anyway, where did my map go? Okay, there we go. And anyway, here's another audio log. We'll put that in there. See, it always highlights when there's a new log to listen to. Click level 1 logs. Koenig.
Shodan security is closing down on us. The elevators are frozen. Myra keeps saying that it's the cameras and the medical CPU core, that Shodan's using these to hold onto the level. That's all fine, but I don't really see how it helps. The thing is everywhere.
Anyway, you need a key code to get out of the store. Here's the panel here. If you click on it, it brings it up there. Oh dear, I have to go into use mode. And in case you've forgotten what the code was, it was in our little log that we gave to ourselves. 451, there it is. Underneath, above the little red page 3, 451. See, that's why you got to read stuff in this game. You really got to pay attention, because it's not like you get an audio code and it sticks it into like some objective fulfilled thing or whatever, like in modern games. No, you've got to read through the document and remember the code. So the code is 451. Let's do it. There. 4, 5. Hello, mutant. These are one of the most common enemies in the games, the mutant. And he's not carrying anything. Okay, we're finally playing the game, guys. I'll pick up here. You can open this group. Okay, I need group access before I can go in there. See what's in this. Healing robot, not carrying anything useful. Here's the group access card for that door. Another audio log. Let's go logs, level 1 logs, stack. And all these people have continuing stories over the course of the game, so if you're one of those like gaming archaeologists that likes to get all the pieces of lore to piece together what happened, even though you weren't there to see it, you'll be very interested in these things, because you know they tell you quite an interesting story as the game goes. So let's see what Stack has to say.
Gunther was killed today. I can't let myself think about it. I think I understand how Shodan is doing it. When we destroy the cameras and CPU nodes, Shodan loses some of its control over the station functions, at least on this level. I think I can restore manual control in the hospital.
Skulls. Crate full of skulls. Anyway, another grenade here. That's very handy. A can of soda. Bullets for my dart gun. Anyway, I'll show you the dart gun now. It uses needle darts, and the way you unload is you unload the whole thing, and you load it again. You get different kinds of ammo for the weapons as well, sometimes up to 3 different kinds. And they're all effective against different kinds of enemies, so you want to pay attention to what kind of ammo you've got loaded. Because if you use ammo against a certain enemy, chances are they won't take a heck of a lot of damage if you're using the wrong kind of ammo. And some enemies, like 1 or 2 I've come across, they're like even immune to certain types of ammo. So right weapon, right type of ammo is really going to save your ass in this game. There's another camera there. I don't know if I can hit it with my stick. Yeah, so like, by default the Q button cycles through your weapons. Come on. There we go. Didn't want to waste parts on that thing. As far as I know, the weapons don't have durability. So you don't need to worry about repairing them like you did in System Shock 2, which was horrible. I think I missed the first shot. Okay, he's down. Doesn't have anything to give me. Ooh, health kit, thank you. Anyway, I think this is a light switch. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit lighter in just this area here. By the way, secret door over here. Here. Got 2 grenades in it. So, it's still got some like typical 90s shooter stuff in it, like secret doors. There's another secret door over here. This one's kind of obvious. You can see the blue lining. Anyway, it's got 2 health kits. Very handy. Here we have some interesting things in this room. Damn it, take it. There we go, you get this thingy here, which is your sense-around multi-view unit. You activate that. See, it appeared there. It's a new thing. Activate it, and it gives you a camera that views behind you at all times. So you can see enemies sneaking up on you. And it kind of updates in, like, I don't know, what would you say that is? Half a second increments, roughly? I don't know. It's one of the cybernetic things you can get, and you can upgrade it later. I think it'll update more frequently until it's real time. But right now, yeah, it actually drains your battery power too. Kind of slowly, I think, but it does drain it. But fuck it, I don't need it. Okay. Here's another audio log. This one's from Gross. Let's see what Gross has to say. It's already level 1 logs. Gross.
Status report. We're holed up in the Beta Quadrant behind a radioactive trench. The mutants are scavenging for food in the corridors and nesting in Gamma. I sent a party to the West Wing for supplies maybe 12 hours ago. Nathan Darcy is thinking up ways to disable the mining laser. It looks like we might hold them off.
Yeah, you can pick up the severed head if you want. And like, what did I do with it? And like throw it around depending on how ghoulish your sense of humor is. What was I doing exactly? Oh yeah, you're likely to find that if you read that log that you made for yourself to help yourself remember, it says that you say that you stashed some items under You stashed some items under the grating in this area, which means this grating here. There's some items on the floor, useful stuff. And the way you get in there is through here. Hello. Goodbye. There's a grenade, what is this? Sight vision arms. These things are handy for dark areas. And a dart gun. We've already got one, but what we can do is select the one we picked up, take the ammo out of it, and chuck the gun. Just reload our other one. Yeah, you actually have to do that yourself now. It's not like modern shooters where you just run over the gun and it gives you the ammo. You have to pick it up, take the ammo out, and then chuck the gun if you've already got one. I think there was a camera here as well. Yeah, I could have sworn there was one. Anyway, let's keep going. Now you're likely to find the first somewhat tougher enemy here. There's another light switch, I think. Brightens things up a little bit. One of the things you can do in this game is lean. I think because I was leaning, he was shooting the wall instead of me. I'm not complaining. Anyway, he carries Teflon-coated rounds. When you find your first proper pistol, you get your 2 types of rounds. Your standard rounds, which are good against your fleshy enemies, and then your Teflon rounds, which are kind of your standard armor-piercing rounds, which are useful against machines. There's another one. Bye-bye. Okay, got him. So, darts for my dart gun. Thank you. Stimulant.
The resistance faction led by Keith Swanson left a week ago. We found the mutants fighting over the remains this morning. We're caught between the mutants and the cyborgs, so I'm worried whether we can carry out Darcy's plan. We're going to send Alan and Carl through the cyborg territory to reach the elevator.
Okay. Sorry, I kind of interfered with that audio log there by making some sounds play. But as you notice, I'm in this room, I'm getting contaminated, because there's like biohazardous material in here. But there's just a few things in here we'll take. You know, I'm dying slowly, it's not a big deal. It's handy on this level, whenever you get hurt, you can just run back to the healing suite. But there aren't healing suites on other levels, so you need to be more careful. Let's see, anything else in here? No. Just to see, when you come out of a bio area, it's still hurting you. It takes a while for the biocontamination to drop. It's a fairly slow rate in this area, but I think... Shut up! I think there are areas that do... Fucking hell. Okay. He's kicking my ass 7 ways. Okay. I'm gonna spare you guys any more boring audio logs. I know what I need to do. So, we're just gonna carry on. I need to get to Darcy's office, which is... Oh crap! Okay. Which is up there. That's Darcy's office up there. If you actually look at that email you got from that woman, there's like a... Shut up! There's a picture on the side that shows you what Darcy's office looks like. That's it up there. Bloody robots. There's also, this is kind of a secret. There's 2 of them. Okay, fuck me running. Yeah, don't always check your corners. Don't assume that the one you saw is the only enemy in the room. Okay. Yeah, there is no quick pick up all option. Sorry to disappoint you. If you're wondering why I'm bobbing up and down, it's because I'm standing on a levitation pad. Now, I think maybe I should show you this before I go any further. What the purpose of this room is. Because there's a video screen up there. Let's just destroy the cameras while I'm here. See, 92%, 90%, so every camera's worth 2%. Which would lead you to believe there's a lot of fucking cameras on this level. So, yeah, okay. Whoops. As you see, there's a video screen with a view of this door here, and some things next to it. I'll get back here. This is a switch if the elevator's up for whatever reason. You can bring it back down. Okay, wondering where I should go next. I'm gonna go show you that door thing, but another handy thing to show you is to climb ladders. You move into it and you hold down the jump key. There we go. Nothing in there. What the hell is this? Biological systems monitor 1. Okay, I got like a little thing that helps me monitor my health. Very handy. Was there anything behind these bushes? No, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, you go into ambush me, you little motherfucker. Light switch here. This door opens and closes. Really... Sorry, he was right. There we go. This door. Shut up. Anyway, light switch here to throw some light on things. Let's pick up some items here. Circle the corpses. I think the inventory of the corpses is randomly generated. On some of them. Some of them it's not. Here we have first energy weapon. Love this gun. I'm just gonna do this quickly so I can get out of here. That door is getting on my nerves. No items. No items. What do you log, which I'll spare you. I've already wasted enough of your time. And a group access card. So I've gained access to more areas. There's an office over here with apparently nothing in it. This door. Shut up. Because this is one way you can go around there, but there's something I want to show you. Here's another way to get there. Anyway. Am I far away if I don't hear it anymore? Good. Now you see the spark beam. Select the spark beam. And if you have your weapon tab selected, you can actually mess with the settings a little bit. You can set the energy setting higher or lower. I always like to whack it up high. Now you see, when I shoot, I'm again trying to point with my hand. Wonderful. You'll see when you shoot, it uses your battery energy, and the higher you set it, the quicker it overheats, and if it overheats, you can't use it for a while. But this is the first easy to find, really powerful weapon you get, which is really handy against this thing here. Okay, sometimes they carry ammo for you. Stop peeping on me, Shodan. I love this laser. It's so 50s. There's another secret door here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. What is this? Nitro. Some kind of explosive. I don't think I've ever used it. So I can't be sure what it does. Anyway. Where'd that come from? It's significantly more powerful than the dart gun. Plus, there are recharging stations everywhere, so the first level is a good level to stock up on all kinds of ammo by using the energy weapons. Broken door, can't use that. And anyway, there's a secret panel here somewhere. Oh, here it is. There's an energy station in it. So now I can charge my laser. There we go. Anyway, there's a... what is that? It's a stun gun, a different kind of... I think it's also an energy weapon, yeah. This is also some kind of energy weapon. But I like my spark one better. So... bye! Okay. And a note here. By Aaron Talbot. Talbot, I don't know. Patients, blah blah blah. It's just telling you that, hey, these patients with these strange mutations keep coming in, da da da. That's part of the story thing. Cryoptimum, blah blah blah. It's just showing you all the pods, escape pods ejecting and stuff, blah blah blah. Story stuff, very good for your own run. Fire extinguisher. Anyway, this is Darcy's office. I don't know if that's Darcy or not. Not carrying any. And if you didn't get this laser from that other guy, here's another one here. Spark beam, same laser. Personal access card for Darcy. And probably a log by Darcy, yes. I might have to listen to that one to see if he has anything important to say, so bear with me. Darcy. There we go.
Alright, Althea. We can destroy the laser by firing it into the station's own shields. Isotope X-22 is stored in the science level, and we need to bring it down to the reactor level to power the shields. Then you turn them on, use the safety override code to enable the laser, and fire. The laser controls and my notes are on the science level, and the override code's in the science library. I have no idea how you're going to do all this, but good luck.
Okay, so there's override codes and stuff to get to whatever level to power down this laser and fire it into its own shields and destroy it. Basically, we've got to get to the science level. I don't know if I'm on the science level or not, but anyway. Okay, back to the thing I was showing you. Remember that video screen I showed you there at this door? You can't access it, there's no buttons, there's nothing to let you into this door. But, go here, and I'll just run to make things quicker. Back to this area I was in. There's that screen showing you that door, and there's a circuit board and a switch there. So you're like, huh, how do I get there? Because this thing is what do they call it? A repulsor lift. So yeah, it makes you go up. But right now it's red, which means it'll make you go down slowly, but it doesn't lift you up. That's because the button is hidden here. Turn it on. Goes green. So we go up. Now we're there. This is the circuit board for this door here. So it's kind of a weird system they got going here. You've got to make the crosses all connect up to here, and it's got to pass through this, and then get to that side there. So just give it a few spins until you get it right. I've done it before using only the middle things. Okay, don't ask me how I did that. But as you can see, the video showed us, hey, the door's open now, so you can jump off there. You're not going to fall, but you can press the button to make the lift go red and let you down slowly. Okay, so this is where the door is now open. There's a dude over there, so cyborg assassin, those guys do quite a bit of damage. A gas grenade, very handy. He carries rounds for a pistol when I finally get one. There's a repulsor left there, it's green, so it'll make us go up. You can go down here as well, but there's something else I want to There's a switch on the inside to open and close that door. There's also a secret door over here. Yeah, there's secret doors everywhere in this place. Anyway, there's some tranq darts here. There's a dead scientist here with a battery. It'll come in handy when there's no charge stations around. This is a bigger version of the battery. This, I think, will give you your entire energy thing back. Another explosive. And a reaction aid. This apparently slows down time, so if you ever get into combat with a whole... Shut up! You ever get into combat with a whole bunch of guys, that's very handy. Anyway, we'll climb up. And one of the objectives of this level, you'll find out later, you need to get to other levels. The elevator is through there, but this door is locked. You need to find a way around. But one of the nicest things about this game is just exploring everywhere, finding items, finding resources, finding bits of story. That's what's really great about this. So I'm going to show you one thing. There's another circuit board here to access this. You can get around the... But you can also... I mean, the second you... Hang on. The second you come out of... Because this is where you started the game, the healing suite. In fact, let me heal while I'm here. There we go, see? But you can immediately come and go here. And you just need to do another one of these puzzles. This one's a lot easier. You just click on all the X's and turn them into crosses. There. Easy. And this is an elevator. So goes down. There's another gun here. A dart gun. Which we can, once again, select, unload it, and throw it away. And As you can recall, as you can hear, this is taking us back to that place with that noisy door that keeps opening and closing. Ow. It's a repair bot, but it sure wasn't trying to repair me. Bye! Okay. Stimulating. It's not carrying anything worthwhile. Anyway, there's a dead dude down here. He doesn't have anything. Climb the ladder. And there you press forward and hold down the jump button. 2 healing packs up here, those are pretty handy. Okay. I think this is a light switch. Yeah, there we go. Much lighter in here. Okay, we go through here. There's that frickin' noisy door. And here is a keypad, which I don't have a keypad code for. And as you can remember, this lets you all the way around to Darcy's office down there. You get to know your way around quite well the more you play the game. Butthole. Take that. This crate? No. Do you have anything? No. There's like a skewered mutant up there. Wonderful. Okay, but anyway, we want to go through this door here. There are often ways around in this game. Places you can't get to, there might be a way around. The movement can be a bit sticky sometimes. Just loot these corpses. If it seems like you've got a surplus on the first level, believe me, that problem will sort itself out in no time as the game progresses. Nothing. Kirby. Oops. Handy. Anyway, there's a gun shooting dude here somewhere. There he is. You asshole! Oof, see, I overheated my gun. Well, I wasn't in a serious combat situation, so it wasn't a big deal. As you can see, my electric battery energy goes down. None of them had anything. There's a secret door here for you guys. Got some Teflon rounds and stun gun darts. Let's see. There's another thing here. Kind of hard to reach, but you just press the V key to lie the fuck down. And it's a spark beam, but I already have one of these, so I don't need it. Press the R key to stand fully up. F key to crouch. You see a little icon in the top left there? I'm crouched. I'm lying down. I'm standing fully up. You can actually, like, do it with the interface too. Like clicking on it with a mouse. And you can also click to the side to make yourself lean. Or whatever. Or you can use the hotkeys. And then, of course, you can adjust your view as well. You know, that's how primitive this game is. It was, you know, long before mouselook was a thing. Okay. I think that's everything. Anyway, here you'll find, this is, remember I was talking about the security level? There's a hidden door. And it tells you blocked by showdown level security. Some of them will open when you've lowered the security level enough. This one, I think you have to lower it to 0 to get this door to open, and I think there's a weapon behind it. A pretty decent weapon that you wouldn't normally get on level 1. But in order to access it, you first need to lower showdown security to 0. But not all locked doors require 0. Some of them will open about 50%. It doesn't exactly tell you, but you know, you can just keep trying. Warning, weapon overheating. Anyway, to get across here, there are various things you can do. Later on in the game, you'll find like hover jets, so you can basically fly around, but I don't have that yet, so I'll mess with this panel and see what it does. And this one took me quite a while to figure out, but it's so simple. Just grab this end here. Force bridge. There we go. Hey, don't fuck with me. Yeah, these side panels here are also keyed to your F keys, so it's like F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, and then on the same side F6, F7, F8, blah 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 blah. So, you know, if you're a person who likes hotkeys, you'll want to know those. Anyway, this way leads around to that door that X-shaped door that I went and did that circuit to open. This is another way around there. And there's other stuff hidden here too, which you can get, which is pretty cool. So you definitely want to explore as much as you can in this game. This is great. Here's a health kit. These are separate from your little medipack pickups here, because they only heal you a little bit. The health kits go in your general health. First aid kit. If I go to my item view, I can say use, and it will restore my health completely. So you definitely want to keep these for when you really need them. And if I'd gone around the other way, I could have come up behind this guy. He's a freaking robotic cyborg who throws shurikens at me. What the hell? Okay. As you can see, that's where I was. I'm now here. I can drop down. Those floors, by the way, they damage you. You get like radiation from them or something. It won't kill you. You can run on them to do what you need to do. He's carrying a helmet, which doesn't help me. He's got nothing. There's Honig again. Another health kit, very handy. Sight vision enhancement, which is really handy for dark areas that you can't see in. Here we have a dead scientist. And this switch here will activate a force bridge over there. So now I can get around, and you'll see it will lead me back to the place with that X-shaped door. Wrong way. The movement is a little janky, but you get used to it. Hey, do you have anything to give me? Yeah, 2 standard pistol clips. Whoa, this guy was not messing around. Where is that sound coming from? Where is it? A secret elevator. Which gives you 2 gas grenades. Pretty handy. I guess that would be useful against organic enemies. I don't think the cyborgs would fear it too much. Anyway, here's the X-shaped door. See, I just came around the other way. That's one of the cool things about this game, you know, there's ways to get around and stuff like that. And if I run back here, whoa, I really fell down the hole. Whoa. The enemies do respawn, by the way, so you're never wanting for things to fight. But I just want to run to my healing suite and get real. You do have fatigue in this game, which has some effect on you. I'm not sure what it does, but you can get fatigued if you run for too long. And what the hell? Just use my battery. Bye! Normally I would fight them, but for the sake of expedience I'll ignore them this time. Because fighting enemies, especially with ways that don't cost you anything, it's a good way to farm for ammo and healing items. Grenade here, I always run past it. Lots of dead guys here, so lots to check out, and they're not giving me anything. You cheap-ass motherfuckers. If you're going to... Ah! As you can see, those guys do not fuck around. As you see, farming enemies is a good way to get healing items and ammo and stuff like that. So yeah, kill them in ways that don't cost you anything when you can afford to use your less powerful weapons. Because later in the game you'll start encountering enemies where, you know, using the lower powered weapons is a luxury you ain't gonna have. Okay. One of the cameras is very craftily hidden in here.
Camera activating security door.
In fact, I think... Shut up! There's also 2 batteries in here, so it's handy to come in there anyway. You know, I'm not sure. I think that might actually... I need to check something real. So, let's go check. Where am I? Ah, here I am. Okay. Remember that door that I said you needed 100? I might have been wrong about that. Yes. Leave me the hell alone. Okay, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Ah! Okay. Looks like these guys resented the fact that I ignored them. Anyway, let's use a med kit just in case. Last thing I need is to take one hit from an unexpected cyborg and die. At least they're refunding me the health they took off me. Check that door. I could have gone the other way around, but I went this way. Remember that security, that hidden door that I said was locked by Showdown security? Maybe it might... No, that definitely requires 100 security. I wonder which door it was referring to that it unlocked when I killed that camera. Maybe it meant to see my fatigue level high. You know, all I think it does is I think it stops you from dying. I think. I mean, I've been playing this game a long time. There's still some things I'm not too sure about. Anyway, it might have been this door that they were talking about when I killed that camera. Could have been, I'm not sure. Okay, no, I have no idea which door they're talking about. If anyone does know, well, feel free to let me know. Yeah. I've grown wary of the dangers of ignoring you motherfuckers. Okay. I wonder if clearing all the level security will stop these guys from spawning. I've done it before, I just can't remember. Anyway, you have to come around here because it won't. If you recall from the audio log, that guy said destroying... Shut up! Destroying the computer terminals on each level will have a huge impact on Shonen security level. Anybody? Ah! few assists. Anyway, here's the thing you need to crouch to get under. There we go. No, not even crouching, you need to crawl to get under this one. What is this? It's a concussion bomb. And another pipe, just in case you threw away your old one for whatever reason. Look mode. I think this is where Shodan talks to you for the first time. And you get to hear what her voice actually sounds like. The classic Shodan voice. No, it's Rebecca. Okay, never mind.
Welcome back to Citadel Station.
Clicked on the wrong
We
one.
hope you're somnolent.
They're trying to jam transmissions. We have some new evidence about what happened.
You are going to get
It looks as if Diego has...
I prefer a quiet station. Thank you.
Okay, you didn't hear too much of her voice there, but you get the whole leap. I prefer a quiet station. You know, the whole Shodan sound. It's really cool. Why? I thought... Ah, yes, now we get to hear Shodan.
This elevator serves me alone. I have complete control of this entire level. With cameras as my eyes and nodes as my hands, I rule here. Insect.
That was awesome. Anyway, door that I couldn't get through? Yeah, well, that's how you get there. That's the elevator. I don't think I can go in there. Yeah, I guess I can. Okay, never mind. Ah, see. You try to use the elevator, Shodan will tell you to go fuck yourself. So, you have to find those nodes I was talking about and destroy them. I don't think you have to destroy every camera in the level. I think you just destroy the node. But destroying every camera will give you access to that secret door I mentioned. Anyway, here's another thing about the game. And I might kill myself here, and if I do, that'll wrap it up. But, I'll show you how to use grenades. Once you've committed to using a grenade, don't try to load it up in inventory, you can't. Hopefully I don't blow myself up here. I wish there was a quick key to ready them, but there isn't. Anyway, you can blow the enemies to pieces so that there's actually nothing to loot. There's no corpse to loot. Okay, these things here, there were audio logs of a guy talking about this. These are your classic Bioshock respawn points. If you die, you respawn here after you've thrown this switch.
Cyborg conversion cancelled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
Now, just like Bioshock, when you get killed in Bioshock, you should go to Vita Chamber, same thing. Anyway, we did pick up an audio log from Shodan. I think that's her talking to her minions. Get to hear more of her voice. Level 1 logs, here we go. Shodan, Shodan, Shodan.
To all cyborg units, just as
We have sanitized my
domain of human infestation, so shall we cleanse the earth. The Tachyon mining beam is being made ready to
destroy human cities.
I will take command of the rich earth
ecosystem
and continue.
My experiment destroy.
Once the beam is properly calibrated,
we will begin.
Yeah, so, happiness and light all the way.
We're finished. Heath and the others went down the access corridor an hour ago to fight the mutants.
Fuck.
We're finished. Heath and the others went down the access corridor an hour ago to fight the mutants. None of them have come back.
Totally different
Soon the
individual.
mutants will come for the rest of us.
Anyway, you can get around here as well. You can see there's some kind of combat stimulant there. You can get around here and pick it up. I think this is the 90s graphics. Shut up. I went a bit far there. Yeah, let's use one of these first aid kits. See, I can either double click on it, or my health has come back. Same thing with a battery. My laser energy has come back. Pretty handy, huh? Okay.
You are not welcomed here. Remove yourself.
I don't know who the fuck that guy was, but he was a different kind of enemy. And, yeah, pretty... There's a repulsor lift, that's why I seem to be floating in midair. You can actually reach him to loot him. Which is kind of entertaining. Anyway, you can explore there and find more stuff, but this is already running long, so I'm just going to show you one more thing.
Enter that room, insect, and it will become your prey.
These are the nodes you want to destroy. And once you destroy them, you can use the elevator to go to other levels. However, the second you destroy these things, just a shitload of enemies will just start dropping down from here. Like a whole friggin' bunch of them. I mean, I don't know, there's like 10, 15 of them. So, yeah, let's get ready for that, shall we? Normally I wouldn't do this, I'd do things, but I'm just showing you, so let's go there. And the battery pack. Alright. Let's blow this up with a grenade, shall we? Just to be kind of cool about it. I don't want to throw it and bounce off the roof and kill myself. Now as you see, a whole bunch of guys will start coming in here. At first I thought there was no end to them, but they did stop coming eventually. Shut up. I'm busy. Your mother. Hey! I didn't even know where the hell they were. Shut up! Is that it? I see you. Any more? As you can see, there's just a whole bunch of... Oh, crap. Oh, fuck me. These guys are not messing around. Not enough energy to fire a weapon. Oh, fuck you! I guess I'll have to switch to the dogs. See, we got two types of ammo here. What is this? Blank. Yeah, I don't want to put them to sleep. I want to kill them. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's read this frickin' mail before this thing drives me insane. Yeah, Showdown. She's going to talk directly to us now.
Who are you? The computer nodes can be repaired, but you... Who are you? My cameras and probes scan your body, but you do not match any employee file. When my cyborgs bring you to an electrified interrogation bench, I will have your secret. And you will learn more about pain than you ever wanted to know.
Oh, what a charming lady. Okay, well... Anyway, now I've got a proper gun. I forgot there was one in that room. And I've got a shitload of Teflon rounds, so I may as well use those. Normally I'd loot all the corpses, but I don't want to see me do that, right? I just want to show you that the objective of this particular level has been completed. Hey. I could look for all the cameras and show you a secret area, but I don't feel like doing that right now. As you see, now I should be able to, I think, unless I really have to do 100, get to the next level. Yeah, there we go. And there's a whole bunch of guys there. Makes you damage resistant and it also makes you trip balls, like anyway. So level 2, you can tell actually looks quite different to the first, you know, there's nice scenery change and all that. And yeah, so that's kind of a taste of what System Shock is like. I hope you enjoyed it. You can search all these corpses, you'll probably find like healing items and stuff, but hopefully that's given you some idea of how to play the game. It's not as intimidating as it might at first seem when you first load it up. And so, thanks, and I hope you enjoyed it.